It's Renee all day with Sensi Media, and I'm here with our title sponsor for our Las Vegas Sensi night, Mr.
Bill White with Xylem Technologies.
Bill White, nice to meet you.
Yeah, the pleasure.
Where is the company located?
Houston, Texas.
Texas.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
Do it all big in Texas.
They do.
Yeah.
Big in Texas. What do you do?
I do business development for Xylem Technologies.
Xylem. Okay, that's a name I've heard of. I was walking the floor yesterday, and your booth was packed with people.
Yeah, it
so I
was.
hope you're going to get lots of new clients from this. Why don't you tell us about this machine?
Yeah, for sure. So this is the Xylem X4. This is the fastest, most efficient, and most cost-effective vape cart filling and capping system on the market.
Okay.
A lot of things. This is our cutting-edge new unit that we're debuting here. I'll give you a little walk around here.
Okay.
So basically some things that make this very unique. First of all, it's designed to fit through a standard doorway. That can be an issue sometimes when people purchase large pieces of equipment and they get to the lab and they need to knock out a wall. So on rollers, fits through a doorway, very modular, very compact.
Okay.
Another key feature that you won't see in any of the other competitors is we don't have a need for any trays. As you can see, the vape carts are right here. The tech will just unload the vape carts into this auto sorter. They'll also take it over here and add the mouthpieces in here. Right here, we've got a 2-liter sealed stainless steel reservoir where you hold your material. It's unique in that it's sealed. A lot of our competitors have an open situation that can denature the terpenes and degrade the overall profile and spectrum of your oil. So this will work with virtually any liquid distillate. It'll work with resin, live rosin, distillate. You can even do e-juice with this. Another interesting feature is since it is stainless steel and heated, you've got temperature presets that you can set for whatever viscosity. The whole key point is filling it at the lowest temperature possible to retain the integrity of your material. Nice thing about it as well, the UI right here that will show you its performance per hour. It'll also error out. If it does, it'll show you where to go. But why don't we run it and I'll show you how it's working.
Wait. Before you turn it on, I have a question.
Yeah.
What's with the disco ball? I love it. Does every machine come with a disco ball?
The disco ball is my colleague Drew Rothy's addition to this, and you gotta admit it does really sweeten it up.
Really brings it home.
Yeah, it really makes the whole system pop, right?
Sold. I'd buy it for the disco ball.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's fire this baby up.
All right, so again, one operator, press the start button.
Oh, I wanted to press the button.
And then you see it's loading in here. Station 3 is a QC check, making sure the post is straight and aligned. Station 4 and 5, those needles are injecting the material into the vape cart. Station 6 is setting the cap on top.
Disco ball.
Station 7 is pressing it down. And Station 8 is feeding it onto this conveyor belt. Outcome, filled and capped. Obviously, we're not filling here at the show today, but you can get the perfect fill line, no bubble. Also, the fact that it's capping immediately ensures that it has the vacuum sealing process. There's less than 1% failure rate in terms of leakage on these.
Less than 1%. That's amazing, actually. I feel like we should be saying, wee!
Wee! I know, they're having a great time.
Wee! Okay.
But as you can see right now, the efficiency, we're operating at about 1,643 carts an hour, filled and capped, which anyone who's in a vape production environment will understand that would take a room full of people.
No kidding.
And at the end of the day, it doesn't call in sick, it doesn't sue you, it doesn't steal your stuff. That kind of helps, shows up cheerful with a disco ball ready to rock.
I'm sold a disco ball.
But we really like to just focus on the fact that it's the fastest, the most efficient, and the most cost effective. For example, you can run 10,000 carts filled in an 8-hour shift with one person, right? This unit will pay for itself in 6 to 8 weeks if you can move the volume that it produces.
6 to 8 weeks?
Yes.
Love it. Okay, well, I have some fun questions for you. So obviously, because you're machinery and equipment, you can operate in all states, right?
Mm-hmm.
What state are you looking forward to doing business in? Like, who haven't you hit yet?
Honestly, they're all so much fun, and going to these newer markets, it's funny. We'll show up, for example, NECAN in Boston. We went 3 years ago, and it was great. We were meeting people who were excited. The state had gone recreational. But they look at our system and say, well, we just got our license. We haven't even planted seeds yet. It's going to be a minute. But fast forward 3 years later, we've got a huge install base there. And it's just really fun to go to these new markets and see the excitement. Oklahoma, Illinois, We've even got some stuff in Indiana. I'm super excited to crack into Missouri.
Everybody is. Well, everybody's growing up now. They were little babies when you first met them, and now they can sell the amount of things they need to in order to have something like this. What did you think of the Sensi party?
Yeah, the Sensi party was really, really cool. Really dope. As title sponsor, we were fortunate for the great people at Sensi and Hearst to give us pick of what room we wanted to be the activation.
Where were you guys?
I chose the Speakeasy, and I got to say it was the coolest vibe of the whole building.
Agreed.
And it was just a really nice party and a great location, and you could kind of wander through the whole place. You were there. It was awesome.
Well, I was on the 3rd floor.
Oh, you were up in the VIP room?
No, it was the VIP room. It was like the where we could film room.
All right.
But, have you been to a Sensi night before?
Yes, I have.
Okay,
that was one of my first. Sensi was one of my first cannabis industry events. It was in Los Angeles, in Culver City, like 6-7 years ago, and it was really fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I love hearing all of the stories about Sensi nights with people. And it was my first, so they know how to do it in Vegas. They did a great job, great party. All right, so I got some kind of man on the street questions for you. Okay,
hit me.
What's your favorite way to consume?
Flower. I like to roll a joint. I like to roll it with my hands.
I love that.
And not to brag, but I roll a fucking great joint.
Well, good for you. And way to stay true to yourself, because you sell a machine that makes vapes, and so I love that you still like flower.
We can nip it in the bud. I celebrate all formats.
Right.
But, my favorite, flower.
Okay, love it. Who is your industry hero and why?
My industry hero and why?
I know.
That's a really good one.
It's really stumping people.
I would choose actually 2 heroes for the price of one. The Beard Bros, Jeff and Bill Levers. I don't know how much you know about them, but these guys are legit. They were cultivators. They had their gears grinded by law enforcement. They went from Philly to Pennsylvania to Miami, and then ultimately out to LA. And they've started a media empire that is really amazing. And I think the biggest reason they're my heroes is they have unimpeachable integrity. Like, these guys don't do shit for clicks. They don't do pay for play. They do sponsored content. They've actually produced a bunch of stuff for Xylem of our sponsored content. But at the end of the day,
check an interviewer, tell them about it. Put in a good word.
Yeah. So Bill and Jeff Levers, the Beard Bros, they're my cannabis industry heroes, because when I was looking to get into this industry and was seeking out reliable news on the industry and just general trends of policy, they were one of the first ones I found. And now that I've been able to work with them on and off on certain projects, and they're doing some really cool stuff. So
All right,
Bros.
Well, he's got a man crush on the Beard
I do. Secrets out.
I do too. Yeah, it is. Well, maybe. Who knows where it's going to go, right?
Yeah.
All right, so what is your default craving food when you're high and hungry?
Carne asada tacos at Shellback Tavern in Manhattan Beach, California.
He spit that out right away,
They're fucking insane. With the habanero salsa on the side.
Ooh, habanero
you
salsa.
see the Luz de Jesus.
Ooh, we must munchie
so
food there
good.
sometime. If I'm in Redondo,
I schedule meetings like 2 days a week down there.
Okay.
I live in Redondo too.
Love it. Well, you told me that.
All right.
So this is a serious question.
All right.
This is a personal question I'm asking everyone. Do you know if anyone is working on this very serious problem of cottonmouth?
Of cottonmouth?
Yeah.
Man.
Please.
I don't know, but
someone figure it out.
Someone needs to work on that.
Right? What's your like go-to for cottonmouth?
My go-to for cottonmouth, cold Modelo, and a shot of clear tequila chilled.
Where'd my neighbor go? You're
jam.
like my neighbor's man. That's exactly what he does. That's so funny.
Maybe a JMO in a pinch, but definitely I'm a shot in a beer guy.
Okay, all right. Well, it was very nice to meet you.
Yeah, it was a pleasure.
Thanks for letting me interview, and I hope you have a beautiful day.
Thanks a lot.